What's going on, you guys? And welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3, where we are attempting, well, not really attempting, well, I guess it would be an attempt. Can't say that we are going to, for sure, get a 3-star rating on this part here in this video. So, that's the meat and potatoes of the video, trying to get this place to 3 stars. Will I do it? Find out. Stick around for a little bit. See how you like it. But first, they have a few words to share with us whenever this game does decide to load. And there's the success ping from the last time we visited this park.
That new patch of land is ours to develop, but it doesn't come without challenges. It's encroaching on the territory of some carnivorous dinosaurs, which could become agitated by our presence if left alone.
Then we should get them enclosed and secure ASAP.
I don't usually say this, but there's a bright side to this place teeming with meat eaters. The client here loves carnivores, and I can swallow down my anxiety around them for the dinosaur appeal boost.
No, I'm not gonna sing that song. It drives me crazy, honestly. Increase park appeal. Is there one for? Yep, there we go. We're not gonna get the 10-minute, obviously. I like choosing these ones because it allows me to visibly see what's going on with my park rating. So, the first thing I'm going to do is figure out what we have here. There's a couple of velociraptors over here, and then there's some carnotaurus over there. So we really need to get an enclosure going, like, immediately. I should have already had one, crafting up. So let's pause the game and see what kind of space we have available here. There is a little something back here that I can still use. That looks like it might be large enough for the raptors, perhaps. I'm hoping it'll be big enough for the raptors. If not, I'm going to be in a buttload of trouble. These guys are right next to the Spinos. They might piggyback off him and take over the park. Oh, this is definitely big enough for him. Who am I kidding? This might actually be big enough for the other species that's here. Yeah, that'll totally be big enough. Okay, and then let's go ahead and shift inward. Honestly, no. I have all this room back here. I don't know why I haven't expanded the Spino's cage yet. I mean outside buildable area. You shut that nonsense up. There we go. And then I can use this front here for the viewing gallery. Speaking of the viewing gallery, I'm gonna need a good view. So, you know what I'll probably end up doing is putting a little something in the middle. Yeah, I'll probably end up putting something in the middle. Let's get this to the corner. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so enclosures. What I'm talking about here. So I'm probably going to do this one right here initially. Just because it does cover a large portion of that back area. Unless there's one that can bring it closer. I think I can put it here if it'll allow me to. I don't know why it's not allowing me to. Maybe just camera angle? Really? That's all it was. Camera angle. Alright, so I'm going to add a normal one. I'm going to add this one. And then that should cover it, I think. Okay. Go ahead and get these linked together. No. Break that. Bring this to there. Bring it over. And then right down the middle. No, gotta curve it. Make it go nice with that little curve appeal there on the corner. And then let's go and add in the meat. Alright, so we're going to want some live prey for these guys. Put some of that there, and then we'll put some of this here. Let's get some water going. Definitely going to need water for the raptors. I think they're going to want some sand. So let's paint some sand. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff here. Beach sand? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. And then all of this underneath. Get rid of all the plant matter. I'm going to give them more water than that. Just because I want to make a spot right in the middle where it's deep. Like so. Actually make it look like the sand has a purpose here. And that's their sandy hole. And then put some other sand around that. You know, some dirtier sand. Slightly muddier sand. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And there can be spots where it goes in a little bit closer to the water. You know, like right here on this flat spot, maybe I can have it come in a little bit closer to the water's edge. And then taper away kind of right here because it is an edge. Like a corner, if you will. Okay, there we go. So that's enclosure number 1. That's, honestly, I don't know if I should give that to the Carnotaurus or the raptors at this point. How much more room do I have available to me? Oh yeah. Attractions. I'm going to give that one to... Ooh, just got a little lightheaded there for no reason. I'm going to give that one to the Carnos. And then I'm going to give this one... Now, hold on, let's angle this a little bit. I think that looks to be, you know, if not the same angle, then, you know, close. That about right there, I think. Looks good to me. I'm going to full send it. Bring it up by 1. And then bring it up as close to the perimeter as I can. And this will be the raptor cage. Hopefully they'll be content to stay in here. If not, I'm going to be in a heap of trouble. Like I said, raptors, they're fast little buggers. Okay, the next thing that I need to do for these enclosures is add in one of these. Ooh, that might not be enough space. And it's ugly. Ugh. Hold on. I can do better than this. But no, this backside over here is going to need to stay open a little bit. Got all that space that I'm not using over there. Okay, and then for this side, it really just needs to go around this. Or not even go around it. I mean, that's a bit better. It's not amazing, but it does give me a little bit of a pathway here and a potential for another enclosure over here. So, all in all, it's not my best work, but it's not bad in the amount of time that I spent on it. And now we go to the environment. I honestly don't know what the raptors are going to want. So let's clear up a bit of this interior there. I forgot I need to put on the gates here. Can't get in if you don't have a gate. Let me put the gate... Come on, let me get it right here. I just seen it pop up there. Right Down there, perfect. Okay, next. The other enclosure, which is over here. I'm going to put it on the other side. Put it over here. There we go. And then let me go ahead and hit the landscaping. We are going to need some water for these guys. And these are raptors, so they're not going to need as deep of water, but they're still going to need some water. There. And as for food, the same thing as the other species gets. Get some of that, get some live bait up in there, and let's hit start. And while that's cooking, we hit pause, because I forgot to do something else. Gonna need a ranger station to see how they're doing. Without this, they're just gonna run amok. Okay, then add the ranger team to both. After that's done, add the medical team. Okay, always add the medical team. Why didn't I add the medical team? What's going on with me? It's like one thing I always do is add the medical team. Let me see if I can add these guys to them. Nope. But it does look like I need a maintenance facility over here. So let me find that one really quick. I think it's operations. It is, okay. Is that red? That's red. What else is red? Those, okay, so I'm just going to put this right here, and that'll take care of my maintenance. Add task, perfect. Okay, so now that all of that is completed, now we can go about knocking ourselves out some dinos and hitting play. Capture team, add task. Putting them all to sleep. That's 1, 2. Oh, he can only do one at a time. Oof, that's going to be a bit tricky. Well, why is he only doing one at a time? He's assigned to posts? Why is he assigned to these posts for? No, I don't need you to be assigned to the posts.
Attention personnel. We have an asset on the loose.
I guess I do.
Of immediate capture.
Okay, we're just going to have to knock them out one by one. I will make another capture team. Don't worry, you guys. If you're struggling at home with your park, it would probably be in your absolute best interest to add another capture team, maybe even another maintenance crew going on. No, hold on. We still got these ones over here, buddy. Put them to sleep. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these guys right here. Select, what was multi? Okay, multi-select is triangle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and finalize that and add them 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then back over here to the car now. Pause the game so that I can get a fix back on the capture team. We're going to add task. I'm going to select you and I'm going to unpause. I didn't want him to fly all the way across the base for no reason.
Transporting asset. Transportation underway.
No problem.
There. And then I'm going to actually assign him over this way to this one over here.
Understood.
Asset has been delivered.
And then we're going to go up to operations. I'm going to find another response facility. And I'm actually going to put it over here. And then probably reconfigure how my people are operating. What do you mean terrain? Come on, gotta go somewhere over here. And then that's out of range of over there. Oh, over here.
Has been registered by our security system. Capture teams report in. Attention personnel.
Right here, perfect.
Asset on the loose and in need
Okay,
of
so
immediate capture.
capture team, add task. So I'm gonna want you to be this one. I'm gonna want you to be this one. Pause the game. I'm gonna want you to be this one. and I'll leave the rest unmarked. And then I need to find my other captured team right here. I'm going to remove all of the tasks assigned to him. Just because I don't need it also going to the ones that the other one controls. Task. Alright, so I'm going to assign him to this one. I'm going to assign him to this one. There I go. Alright, as for these bad boys, how are we looking? Absolutely perfect. Nice. Now what I want to do before I swap to the Carnos is these are medium, 100%. Species isolated, they like it. Velociraptor, I'm going to put it right over here. Boom. Raptors. Okay, where were... Here they are. And this is what's giving my people the problem. Add these two. And off we go. Finalize. One. I'm going to add one over here, and I'm going to add one way over here. That's a very big enclosure. Good lord. Maybe too big. So let me work on the Spino enclosure while all of that's taking place. I do want to give them a little bit more space over here. I kind of feel bad for them. The way that I built it, yeah, I feel real bad for them. So I'm trying to fix that up a little bit. You know, not a whole lot of extra room, but you know, enough to where I won't have to worry too much about their problems. I mean, it's kind of clustered in there, and this would actually give me more room to work with terrain manipulation than I already have available to me. And we'll get those going, and then as soon as the gate is done, I'm going to demolish the other gates. And here we go.
Commencing asset transit.
Give the Spino a little bit more room. Make them a little more comfy. And I'm in the negative in my cash flow. Why is this? Why are all of these asleep? Why are you putting the Stegos asleep? Why were the Stegos asleep? What are you doing to my park, dude? You know what? I'm unassigning you from all of these. I don't need your assistance with those. Thank you, though.
Containing the dinosaurs is only half the battle.
The other half is making them comfortable enough to stay put.
I'll assign you to that, though. Alright, I'm going to remove you from that. The capture team 1's assigned to this one? Okay. Unassign, and that means it's assigned to this one, and I'll assign it to this instead.
We are pleased to welcome the Gallimimus to the park.
Okay, and then everybody's got a ranger team. Let me go ahead and... Who's assigned to post 1? Oh, so team 2's got everything. I'm gonna give you to this one. Nah, who cares? Alright. Am I losing rating now? What's going on here? Oh, what is this one doing? Why'd the Spino get out?
Asset requiring collection.
Missing wetlands. Ew, okay. I should have paid more attention. How's that? Stay in there.
Asset being transported.
I guess that's how the Spino got out. Huh. You know, what's going on with the Spinos? I see why I have a 4 rating now.
Confirmed.
Figure out what's going on with this Spino, dude. Gotta know.
Heading to collect the asset.
Environmental issues. Okay, deep water.
We have an asset on the loose and in need of immediate capture.
Asset.
What's on the loose? Why are you a danger to gas? I don't understand what's going on over here.
Has been collected.
Those are just damaged, it looks like. Let me actually assign my
Asset has been
team.
delivered.
I want to repair them really fast. And what's going on with you? Deep water, pasture, wetlands. Alright, so I think I have to do some terrain manipulation here. I think I have to use the terrain tool for... How would I even out the spacing? Oh god, no. Maybe that way? Yeah, there's plenty of deep water. Why aren't they getting down to it? Okay, environment. Let me go for this one. Dynamic ramp. There. Which means that should open up to them over there. And hopefully that'll be their deep water need. Oh no. They need a lot of deep water. Okay, environment. Water. Like this over here, all deep water, I suppose. And then he needs pasture. Hold on. What's going on here? So that's the 3-star rating, but I still have a part to fix. So I need more deep water. Okay, so I'm going to add the deep water over on this side. Make all of this over here deep water. Oops. No water right over here. Get that guy out of there. Okay, deep water. Next thing I need to do is go to my fences. I need to make this part for them a lot bigger. That's obstructed. Get out of their vehicle. So I need to make it a little bit bigger. And that's mainly because there still needs to be a marshland for the babies. But they also need to have some sort of prairie, I guess. Some pasture. I didn't think that an aquatic dino would want pasture. It's a new concept to me. What are you? Maintenance post? Yeah, you're getting demolished. You're getting moved. Enclosures, gate. I'm going to put the gate entrance over here now. And over here. Environment. Pasture.
Attention personnel. We have an asset on the loose and in need of immediate capture.
It's already being worked on.
Personnel. A situation has been registered.
Okay, so once I get that guy put in the gate, you should be good.
Report in.
Asset requiring collection.
There we go, get you moved on over. And maybe even a nest. Let me see here. Enclosures,
Asset has been collected.
large nest. Hidden from guests completely. There we go.
Confirming asset delivery.
Perfect. And then I need to move these ones around. Blasted juveniles.
Heading to pick up the asset.
I wonder what's wrong with them. There had to have been something. No? Huh, I guess not. But alright, there you go, you guys. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to smash that like button for me. It really goes a long way for my morale. It's free for you to do. Same thing with that subscribe button. If I'm creating content that you're liking, which 80% of you, I can't say 80% of you, it's more probably, well, the 80% of my viewership comes from people not subscribed, and I'd say probably about 40% of you guys are regular. So, honestly, if you're coming back to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It just makes it easier. That way you don't have to remember my name, you don't have to go through all the whole process of typing it in. You just hit your notifications and boom, there I am. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. In the next video, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I know with this place, I do want to put a monorail system before I move on to the next park. I probably won't remember to do that, but that's a problem for another day. So I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care, you stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys.